So Max, are we going training tonight?
Yeah. Right, who's this for?
It's for my blog.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because you're big, show us your arms. Jesus Christ.
No, wait till I've got a pump at least.
I'll film you later when you got a pump.
Yeah.
What's the secret to getting big?
Eating your
Lauren knows.
vegetables.
Eat your vegetables.
Eat your vegetables, son. There we go.
And, sleep and train hard.
Sweet. Words of wisdom from Max there. Cheers, Max.
Yeah.
NO explode.
Yeah, his head's gonna explode.
What gym are we going to, Max?
Muscleworks, Bethnal Green.
And what do you do at Muscleworks, Bethnal Green?
Get hench.
You get hench.
I try it.
So this is my first time walking down the road talking into a phone, which is interesting. Just finished up session with Max, one of my friends, big strong guy. I suppose he's like a power lifter, does bodybuilding stuff as well, but he's just a very, very strong fella, and he's completely drug free, which is pretty unusual for guys that, you know, squatting in the 200 kilos, 250 kilos category. So it's pretty impressive, and I was keen to sort of get a session in with him, see the way he trained. Yeah, it was really hard. Surprised by how kind of basic his programming is. Doesn't really do any mobility. Most of the guys that I know are kind of, they're spending maybe 20 to 25 minutes or longer warming up for their sessions. He seems to just warm up with a set with the bar, and then he starts going into his heavy work kind of straight away, which was absolutely fine, to be honest. I didn't have any problems. I was able to squat for the first time in about two and a half years without any back pain, because I had 2 disc herniations in I suppose about 2014, yeah, end of 2013, and I was unable to do any sort of lifting that involved the lower back for quite some time without causing myself pain or a re-injury. Like, I would get these spasms that would last for ages, and I'd have to constantly foam roll and stretch, and then I'll just end up re-injuring it again. So that was good. Didn't feel any of that through today's session. Got up to 100 for 5 sets of 3 on the squat, which was, that's triple, or at least double what I've lifted for the last couple of years, and no problems at all. So not really sure why. I think college being finished and stuff, stress levels are lower, so cortisol production is less, and I think cortisol just generally increases inflammation and makes you more likely to get injured. So with less of that in my system, I seem to be able to train a lot harder. So I'm feeling pretty good about this series. I think things should be going pretty well over the next few weeks. Just wanted to sample like a little bit of bodybuilding / powerlifting, because some of my goals are powerlifting based. Like, I want to squat double body weight, 180 kilos, and I want to deadlift 2.5 body weight or 200 kilos, over 200 kilos. Again, I'd be happy with. It's something I used to be able to do quite easily like a few years back, till my injury, so I'd really like to get back doing that again. I feel kind of training with as many different people as I can, experiencing as many different styles of training as I can, is going to be beneficial. So it was just really interesting training with Max today, seeing what kind of approach he used, and like basically how simple it was for him really. He's a super strong guy, like he can do a lot of body weight moves like handstand push-ups, tiger bends, front levers, can hold a handstand for easy a minute, strongman style handstand, and he doesn't even train those moves, it's just kind of strength from doing the other movements themselves, so it was pretty impressive to see. And yeah, I'll certainly be jumping in with a few other people over this series and try and find out how some different people train, try and get some ideas. I think I've been a bit limited in that respect with just using the garage for the last few weeks, so hopefully mixing it up a bit, be able to pick up some new ideas and get chasing after those goals in the next 12 weeks. Anyway, nearly home now, so I'll sign off. Speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.